Hello, it's Mark Story. We're at Bellevue College, and once again, this is Symbolic Logic. This time around, let's take a look at what's known as embedded proofs. An embedded proof is a proof within a proof, like a nested proof. So imagine you're doing a proof, you make a very good assumption, things are going along for a couple steps, things are looking good, and then you just get stuck. You can't figure out how to get what you're looking for. Well, one option you have is to make a second assumption to help you get that other thing. Let's just see how it looks. So this would be a little more complex looking than some of the earlier proofs we've done. Here's an example with two premises. And we've got a conclusion. It's a conditional. So what I'd be thinking is, let's do conditional proof. And this is what I hope you would do. So let's start off with that assumption. We indent A, C, P. We assume the antecedent. And now we're trying to find the consequent. Now, at this point, there's some fairly easy things to do. We might do the modus ponens on lines 1 and 3. Let me go ahead and write that down. Okay, so we took line 1 and line 3 and did a modus ponens, which gives me K horseshoe M. And that's all fine, it's good stuff, but I'm not quite sure what to do next. I really don't see anything to do. I'm looking for K horseshoe J, I just don't see any good way to get there. So what I might do now is make a second assumption. I'm looking for K horseshoe J, that's my goal. Okay, when your goal is a conditional, try using conditional proof. So if my goal is K horseshoe J, the antecedent would be K. So what I'm going to do, this looks kind of bold, I'm going to indent once again and make a new assumption. This time I'm assuming K. I'm assuming the antecedent of my present goal. So I assume the antecedent, try to find the consequent, so I assume K, now I'm looking for G. Notice we got 3 columns, the original one, the second one, and now I'm in a third column. Now that I've assumed K, I'm looking for a G. Well, actually, it's not going to be too hard to get now. I see another modus ponens to do with 4, 5 modus ponens. That would give me an M. And with that M, I can add anything I want to it using addition. So what I'll do is I'll add an N. That way I get this thing here. The reason I did that is I want to do a modus ponens on line 2, which I'm going to do. There's the G I was looking for. When I assumed K, the antecedent, I was looking for G. I got it. So conditional proof works exactly the same way. You pull out one column to the left. Notice I pulled out one column. I'm right underneath the second column here. And I draw that line we're used to drawing. And I peel the lines 5 through 8. So I did a little CP inside the big CP. Well, when I assumed A, I was looking for K horseshoe G. Well, I got it. So now I can pull out one column to the left. And now I'm back in the original column. If A is true, it looks like K horseshoe G would be true. And that's exactly what I say here. If A is true, then K horseshoe G is true. So what I did was, same line of reasoning, assume the antecedent, try to find the consequent, but with an embedded proof, you just have a proof inside a proof. Each time you make an assumption, you indent one column to the left. Each time you do the CP or IP, you do one column to the, you indent to the right, and then you pull back out to the left doing the CP or the IP. You'll always end up in the original column, the one you were starting with. And don't forget to draw the lines for both of them. And you're going to find this is going to be a whole lot easier to get through some proofs by making that second assumption.